God has something very important to reveal to you, and this message has found its way to you for a divine reason. This is no mere coincidence, and it is far from a trivial moment in time. It is a moment that is calling you to open your eyes, to hear the still voice in your spirit, and to understand the gravity of what is unfolding around you. You may have felt as though the world has been moving at a relentless pace, leaving you breathless and uncertain of what direction to take. Yet, tonight, God speaks to you with a message that holds the power to change everything. There is something very strange, something mysterious, and something deeply significant that is going to reach your house tonight. It is not an ordinary occurrence. It is not something you can brush aside or ignore. The weight of this moment is not to be underestimated. There are forces at work, heavenly forces, divine forces, that are orchestrating events right now in a way that you cannot fully comprehend yet. God has placed this message before you, and it carries the wisdom you need in order to navigate what is coming your way. Tonight, you must be alert, for the time is near. The hour is approaching when you will have to make a choice. If you do not pay attention, if you do not open your heart to what God is showing you right now, you will find yourself on a different path. A path that you were never meant to walk. A path where the doors that are meant to open for you may close, and the opportunities that have been prepared for you may slip away. And what would be most painful of all is the realization that this moment, the moment that could change everything, will pass you by if you do not embrace the warning now. God speaks directly to you in this hour. The divine warning is clear: something is going to unfold tonight, and it is important that you stand ready, with your heart open, with your mind alert, and with your spirit aligned with the will of the Almighty. This is not the time for distractions, for hesitations, or for doubt. This is the moment when your response to the divine whisper will determine the course of your night, and perhaps the course of your future. Do you remember the many times when you felt unsure, when you were uncertain about your next step, when you questioned whether you were on the right path? It is in these moments of uncertainty that God's guidance shines the brightest. It is in these moments that He shows you a way forward, even when the path is unclear, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. But tonight is different. This is not a moment of hesitation. This is not a time to question or to second guess. The divine forces that are moving right now are calling you to step forward with confidence, with faith, and with the assurance that God has prepared you for this very moment. You may have felt that your life has been marked by trials and struggles, and that you have been waiting for something significant to change. You may have felt the weight of burdens, and the sting of disappointment. But God wants you to understand that even in the midst of all that you have faced, even in the midst of the challenges that have seemed overwhelming, something beautiful is about to unfold. And it is going to reach your house tonight. It is a divine intervention, a manifestation of God's love and care for you, and it is coming in a form that may seem strange to you at first. But do not be afraid. Do not shrink back. Trust that God knows what He is doing. Trust that He is the master of time and space, and that He has allowed this moment to arrive at just the right time, just when you are ready to receive it. It may look like an ordinary event, but there is something extraordinary about it. It is a sign, a confirmation, and a blessing wrapped up in a form that will cause you to pause, to reflect, and to take action. The call for you tonight is simple. Do not let this moment slip away. Be present. Be alert. Pay attention to the signs, the whispers, the shifts that are occurring in your life. These are not random events. They are part of a greater plan that God has been preparing for you. This is your moment to step into something new, something greater, something that you have longed for but could not fully grasp until now. If you do not take this message seriously, if you allow yourself to be distracted, or to disregard what God is trying to tell you, there will be consequences. The clock is ticking, and you will find that the doors that could have opened for you will close, and the opportunities that were meant for you will pass by without your notice. You will leave after 1 o'clock in the morning, and you will look back with regret, wondering why you did not act when you had the chance. But do not fear, for even in the face of what seems like an irreversible situation, there is always grace. There is always a way back to the path that God has set before you. He is calling you tonight, not to scare you, but to awaken you. This is not a warning to make you anxious, but a call to awaken to the purpose that has been set for you since the beginning of time. God is calling you to be brave, to be strong, to trust Him completely, and to walk in the direction He is guiding you toward. This is the time to release the past, to let go of what has held you back, and to move forward with faith. You have been equipped for this moment, even though it may feel unfamiliar. Do not hesitate, and do not allow the distractions of the world to drown out the quiet voice of God. Listen closely, for it is the voice of your Father, calling you to move in alignment with His plan for your life. Tonight, as you sit in the stillness, as you prepare for the events that are about to unfold, know this: something very strange, something incredibly significant, is going to reach your house. It may seem like an ordinary night, but it is far from ordinary. It is a divine moment, a threshold that you must cross, with your eyes wide open and your heart ready to receive what God has prepared for you. The forces of heaven are at work, and they are pushing you toward a divine destiny. You are being positioned for something greater. But to step into it, you must be willing to trust, to obey, and to act when the time comes. Do not let this moment pass you by. Open your eyes, open your heart, and open yourself to the blessing that is about to reach your house. God says that if you pay attention now, if you allow His guidance to direct your steps, you will find yourself walking in the fullness of the plans He has for you. This is your moment of divine alignment. It is your time to move forward, to step into the unknown with faith, and to trust that what is coming into your life tonight is exactly what you need. This is not just another night. This is a night that will change everything. Do not allow the distractions, the worries, or the fears of the world to keep you from hearing what God is saying to you now. Open your heart, listen with your spirit, and be ready for the strange and beautiful thing that is coming to your house tonight. It is the beginning of something new, something miraculous, and something that will change your life forever. God says, a divine message is stirring, a revelation descending upon your path that you must heed closely. Tonight, there is a shift in the winds, something strange is poised to reach the threshold of your home, your very heart, your spirit. It will manifest in ways unexpected, yet destined to touch your soul in a way nothing else could. A mysterious force is preparing to enter your life, an occurrence that will carry the weight of divine significance. You may not yet fully understand it, but trust in the unseen, for God has carefully orchestrated this moment, and it is one meant to stir you, to awaken a dormant truth in your soul. It is as if the heavens themselves are aligning for you. There are whispers from realms beyond this world, gentle stirrings of something that will alter your course. The air feels thick with anticipation, and you might feel it an unease, a stirring within, as though your spirit is being gently pulled toward a higher calling. A quiet voice within you speaks, urging you to be still, to listen more intently to the rhythm of your heart, to the pulse of the earth beneath your feet. This is no ordinary night, no common hour, and the events unfolding are not mere happenstance. They are divine movements, unfolding with purpose and precision. It is crucial that you open your eyes, not just the ones that see the world, but the deeper vision that lies within. In the quiet of your room, under the shelter of the night sky, something powerful is being birthed, and you must not let this moment pass unnoticed. If you do not pay attention, if you allow the heaviness of the hours to lull you into complacency, something will slip away from you. It will be as though a door, open just slightly, will close before you can step through. You will leave, not just physically but spiritually, missing the moment you were meant to seize. Tonight, God's blessings are being poured down upon you, yet these blessings are wrapped in the unknown. You must be ready to receive them, to open your heart with full faith. There is no other time like this. It is a singular moment in which the tapestry of your life is being woven. What you do next, how you respond to this divine invitation, will change everything. But you must act swiftly, for once the hour passes, the opportunity may fade like a distant dream. God's will is not forced upon us, it is offered freely, and with it, we are given a choice. The world will keep spinning, and the distractions of life will attempt to pull you in 1,000 directions. But tonight, in this sacred hour, God calls you to center yourself, to be still, and to embrace what is coming. There is a peace that comes with acknowledging the divine presence in your life, a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that can only be found when you are in alignment with God's plan for you. As you move through this night, remember that time is fluid in the eyes of the Creator. We are bound by clocks, by schedules, by the constraints of our mortal existence, but God moves in mysterious ways, in timeless patterns. What seems like a moment, a fleeting hour, can carry the weight of eternity. So when the clock strikes, when the world sleeps, there will be a call to your soul, a quiet whisper, a knowing that tugs at you from deep within. Do not dismiss the feelings, the thoughts, the sudden urges to pause and reflect. They are not coincidence. They are the very threads of destiny weaving together the story of your life. God's blessings are not always loud, they are not always accompanied by fanfare. Sometimes, the most profound gifts come in the form of subtle shifts, quiet moments of clarity, and profound realizations that alter your entire perspective. Tonight is a gift. But it is a gift that requires awareness, attention, and readiness. You may not fully comprehend what is unfolding now, but in the days to come, you will see the truth of it. And when you look back, you will understand why tonight was so crucial, why this hour called to you like a beacon in the dark. God's light shines through all things, even in the darkest corners of our lives. It is in these moments of stillness, these quiet hours, that His presence is most strongly felt. Trust that even when things feel uncertain, He is with you, guiding you through the unseen pathways. The strange thing that is about to enter your home, your heart, is a blessing wrapped in mystery, a sign of the divine hand at work in your life. Tonight is not just any night. It is a night of transformation. A night when the veil between the earthly and the divine is thinner than ever before. You have been chosen to witness this moment, to embrace it fully. Your spirit is aligned with the eternal, and God's purpose for you is unfolding in ways that are beyond your comprehension. Do not fear the unknown. Do not fear the strangeness of the night, for in the unknown is where God's power is most visible. It is in the mystery that His plan is often most clearly revealed. As the clock strikes and the minutes pass, feel the divine energy flowing toward you. It may not come as a thunderous event, but as a soft, still moment that calls for you to notice. Trust your intuition tonight. Trust the peace that comes when you surrender to God's will. This night is a sacred gift, one that carries with it the seeds of blessings yet to come. Be present, be aware, and above all, be open to what God is preparing for you. If you find yourself restless, unsettled, know that this is the work of God moving in your life. He is preparing you for something greater. The strange occurrences, the moments that feel out of place, are not accidents. They are divine orchestrations meant to guide you, to draw you closer to your true purpose. At this hour, know that you are held in God's embrace, even as the world around you seems to shift. The path ahead may not always be clear, but trust that the journey is leading you exactly where you need to go. Keep your heart open, and your mind focused on the divine. The strange blessing that is coming to you tonight will reveal itself in time, and when it does, you will know that it was meant for you all along. Tonight, as the world sleeps and the stars watch over you, take a moment to reflect on the blessings in your life. Even in the midst of uncertainty, God's love shines through, guiding you like a steady light. This strange event, this divine moment, is just one of many that will lead you toward a deeper understanding of the divine plan for your life. Be ready to embrace it, for tonight is the beginning of something profound. God says, something very strange is going to reach your house tonight. This is not a moment to ignore or treat lightly. I have been sending signs, signals, soft whispers in the quiet corners of your life, but this hour is different. This message is not by accident.